Welcome everyone, this is Vidette Mayer, and I wanted to gift you the blessing of an 1111 portal. And I do not miss the fact that by blessing you with this process of a hypno-meditation, I'm also gifting myself with the same process. So thank you for allowing me to give in order to receive and vice versa, because this is the energies that we are working with, the giving and receiving, the receptivity of how energy flows. And as we go through this ascension process, we're learning more and more how to flow with our soul frequency and allow that to go out into the world to elevate, uplift, and help our outer world rise up. And as that happens, we are then gifted with the receptivity of that energy coming back to us. So just allow yourself to be in the flow of this hypno-meditation. This is going to be and feel a lot like a guided meditation, and it will also be imbued with hypnotherapy techniques that will also have lasting effects on you. What these effects are going to bring are an expansion of your subconscious mind to start to be able to expand into the realms of the unknown, of these higher frequencies. Every single individual is moving into these higher frequencies, and none of us have ever been there. None of us know what we're doing. None of us know what it's going to be like, and all of us are unified in our unknown, in the unknown of this new life that we are all co-creating together. Therefore, I'm going to work on expanding our minds into an expansive place of acceptance in the unknown, comfortability in the unknown, and the ability to surrender and be in the flow of letting go of what we have always known in those lower frequencies of life, and being in the open receptivity of it, accepting into all of the new frequencies of how this will show up, how this will project in your individual world and our collective world. What we have to understand is this new age, this new opening that we're going into, this 1111 portal that we are in from November 11th, and it expands all the way to December 21st, the solstice. So in this time frame, this is an expansive time to elevate our growth into these higher frequencies and invite in the heaven on earth that we each are individually creating in our own lives, which you are creating in your own life. Understand, sweet soul, that you are creating your life as you acclimate to these new frequencies. Therefore, you want to spend more of your time concentrating, meditating, visualizing, feeling, resonating with the heaven on earth that you are creating. What does that look like? What do you want your soul, what is your soul calling you to expand into? So this is where the expansion of the subconscious mind comes, because if you allow your subconscious mind to create the vision, it's going to create the vision based on what it already knows and how it feels safe to grow into something, which is not going to be expansive enough to actually feel like heaven on earth. This is where we have to step into that soul frequency in the unknown of it, because you've probably never operated from it like this before. Not probably, most definitely, none of us have. So we don't really know what it's like to completely surrender to the soul of us, the soul of you, to create, to co-create with the God of your belief, the source of all creation, bringing its own idea of your divine perfection and heaven on earth into your existence. So we are going into places we've never been. So we have to allow ourselves to remember that we're coming into a space of pure and divine heaven on earth being co-created through us, through you. That's what this hypno-meditation is all about. So as I go through this process, I am going to be using noises, I'm going to be using chimes, I'm going to be using clicks, different sounds. I'm going to be using sounds and tones for a couple of different reasons. The first reason is different tones move different energies. So those energies are going to be moved throughout this hypno-meditation. And also, number two, these sounds kind of, I don't want to say confused, but I'm going to use that word, but in a different sense, in the expansive role that word can have. It's going to confuse your subconscious mind. If I stick only to words, those words have the meanings that your subconscious mind knows about. I want to get into and move energy in ways that the mind doesn't know what's happening, and yet in a state of relaxation, it is in a surrender mode. Nothing that I will share, nothing that I will move will only be, nothing will be in any lower dimensions, no lower frequencies. Everything shared on this hypno-meditation is shared in the highest of frequencies of love, in the highest of frequencies of expansion, and the highest of frequencies that resonate with heaven on earth. So if you would, get yourself into a comfortable position. You can lie down. You can also sit. And if you do sit, I recommend putting your feet on the ground to ground you. If you find yourself kind of dozing off, it is absolutely okay, because it's actually even better sometimes, because when the mind is completely at rest, you are more open to and willing to receive the suggestions. And so don't worry about that, okay? So getting yourself into a relaxed state, bringing your attention to your body and allowing your body to come to a place of surrender, to a place of relaxation, to a place where it knows that it is safe to let go of all of the tension in your body. Closing your outer eyes, allowing yourself to come into a flow, listening into the sound of my voice. Allowing the sound of my voice to soothe all of that energy that is resonating at those lower frequencies. Any feelings of tension or anxiety, fears, simply allow them to start to dissolve for this moment. Allow them to rest. Bringing your attention to your belly, to the place where your lower three chakras are attached or that resonate with your physical world. And from this place, taking a very, very deep breath in your nose from that belly area all the way up, and holding at the top of the in-breath. And exhaling slowly out of your mouth. Blowing out any tension in these areas, any tension in your physical world. From that same place, taking a deep breath in from your nose. Holding at the top. Blowing it out. Taking a deep breath in from that belly area one more time. In through your nose. And out your mouth. And knowing in this moment that as I record this, the sun is flowing in through the window. These golden rays of beautiful high photonic light are imbuing that energy into this recording. And feeling your body warming up as you imagine the sunlight flooding over you. And in this moment, that's exactly what's happening. whether you are experiencing it in the physical world. There is an energetic flow from the sun down through the recording of this, through my own physical vessel, through the energy of my voice, through the energy of my being, and through the energy of my soul, which speaks to you, sweet soul. And therefore, these beams of light imbue and emblazon through these words and make this hypno-meditation even more powerful. Now, bringing your attention to your chest area, where your heart space is. This is the space also of your throat chakra. Allowing your energy. This is the place where the portal between the spiritual and the physical world resides, right here. And how beautiful that this space is also this seat of your emotional self, your fourth dimensional self, your energetic self. This is the seat of the essence of who you are, that is the unseen, and yet such an important part of who you are, because it is the portal that pulls from the spiritual into physical manifestation. Now bringing your attention to this area and allowing the energy of this warmth, of this beautiful sunlight to warm this area. And from this warming, beautiful energy, taking a deep breath from your nose, from this area, all the way up as deeply as you can. Holding at the top and letting go. Taking another deep breath in and imagining all of those emotions that may have been of a lower density that came into this hypno-meditation with you. Imagining yourself breathing them up, all the way at the top of your breath, blowing them out, allowing them to leave your energetic field. Taking one last breath from this area as deeply as you can. Imagining yourself pulling all of those denser energies all the way up, everything that sits on your heart and creates density, bringing that up, holding at the top, blowing it out, feeling how much lighter your chest area feels, how beautiful and how easy it is to bring simply your awareness to these areas, to disrupt the energy that is no longer serving you. Now bringing your attention to the top of your head, into the spiritual realms of who you are, into the spiritual self, the soul self. This is the 5D dimensional self of you, again, unseen, and yet a third of your operating system here in the physical human self. Taking a deep breath in from this area at the top of your head, holding at the top and breathing it out. Beautiful. Imagining that sunlight, that beautiful, those beams of light that are flooding into this hypno-meditation, warming that crown chakra area, warming your third eye, opening your pineal gland, hitting your pineal gland and elevating and sparking it into its normal, natural state, taking a deep breath in, expanding at the top. Just hold it there, and blow it out. And one more breath in, hold, and exhale. Beautiful. Now bringing your attention to all three areas, from your belly area to heart area to the top of your head, bringing and integrating all three of those areas together with a deep breath that brings your awareness and your breath all the way from all three areas to be taking a deep breath in, integrating, hold at the top, and exhale out. Taking another deep breath in, imagining these golden beams of light coming with it, warming and integrating, taking it in. Oh, beautiful. Breathing it out. And one last integrating breath from all three areas, connecting your soul self, your heart self, as well as your physical self, all together. Taking a deep breath in. Hold and exhale. Beautiful. Now imagining from your tailbone area a red cord of energy going down from your tailbone, shooting right down into the earth, down into the center of the earth, into the crystal core of the earth, hooking in and anchoring into that crystal core. That is the center of who you are, grounding you into this physical reality. How beautiful it is that it's so easy to do. It's so easy to ground yourself in and create a safe and grounded space for you here on this planet, because there is no mistake that you are here on this planet for a reason at this time. Therefore, being grounded into it allows your energy, your beautiful soul energy, to flow from your spiritual self all the way down into the crystal core of earth, where it is beamed all the way up and all around the earth, therefore affecting every single sentient being on this planet. Your energy has the ability to vibrate all the way up and affect every single living human being, every single sentient being, every single unseen being that is part of our physical reality. It has the ability to heal Mother Earth. You have that power, sweet soul, simply by anchoring into that crystal core. Now bringing your awareness all the way up to your crown chakra and imagining a white cord of energy going from your chakra all the way up to your soul star. Yes, you have a soul star. And if you're not aware of what that is, it is okay, because your soul is. It knows exactly where it came from. It knows exactly what your origins are. And it knows exactly where to anchor into. And as it anchors into your soul star, you are now connected to the divine realm of who you are. You are now connected to the divine realm that it is plugged into, all of the source of everything. You are connected into God, source, nature, universe, spirit. You are connected to the great spirit of all creation. Sweet soul, imagine how massively big you are. Not physically big, but expansively, energetically big. What does that mean for you? It means that you are an infinite being plugged into this soul star that has all of the wisdom. It carries all of the wisdom of universes, the very being that creates universes. Therefore, every aspect of you is housed here, and that energy flows down through this cord, down through your crown chakra and your third eye, down into your throat chakra, into your heart chakra, and down into your sacral, down into the rooted physical being of who you are, and goes all the way down into that earth, grounding these beautiful energies from your higher self and your higher soul being all the way down into the earth. Therefore, no matter what messages, no matter what is in store for you, it is grounded down here in the physical world. You are here to create an infinite life for yourself that has no limits and no restrictions. And now it is grounded down into the crystal core. What does that look like? We are going to create that in this hypno-meditation, pulling that same grounded energy all the way up from that crystal core through your body, all the way through, up through your spine, all the way up through your throat, all the way up through your crown chakra, and all the way back up to your soul star. There is a communication now between your soul star and this earthly realm, the physical part of who you are. Therefore, this communication now is imbued and embedded with this 1111 portal. And what does that mean? 1111 portal is the portal between the physical and heaven on earth. It opens you up into the heavens, and the veil is so beautifully thin. Therefore, all of creation happens so easily and so in flow with your soul frequency. Therefore, everything that you are wanting to create from a soul level of existence is now being brought forth from your soul star down through this portal, down into your being, your multidimensional being, and down into these earthly realms. Therefore, you are in this hypno-meditation starting to download everything that is meant for you, that is from that 5D frequency. Your mind may not understand it at this moment, but as we go through it, you are going to download these, and slowly and surely, as these energies start to ground themselves into who you are, your mind will expand, your mind will accept, your mind will receive these new programs easily and effortlessly. Let's take a trip down into your subconscious mind to allow it to expand. How does it expand? By first purging all of that which is taking up space in it that no longer serves you. I'm going to count from 5 backwards down to 0. And when we get to 0, you will have access to your subconscious mind. Only you have access to it. Only you can decide what gets purged and what stays. At 5, allowing yourself to open up to the possibility that you are about to access the doorway to your subconscious mind, that place that houses all of the records from your physical existence, from the very first breath you ever taking, all the way to this now moment, going down to 4, going down to 3, 2, 1, and then 0, accessing the doorway to your subconscious mind. Whatever it looks like, whatever it feels like, is exactly correct. It's exactly unique to you. You are so unique. You are the one and only you. Therefore, how you experience things is completely unique to you. And you are now in your subconscious mind. And in this place, you imagine every single moment recorded here, from the feeling that moment brought, to the memory that was attached to that moment, to the emotion, to any limitations that you put on that moment. Everything is stored here. And from this place, you have the power now to ask your subconscious mind to release all energies, all memories, all files, all of them. Every single one of them, just like files in an office, you start pulling them out. All of the ones that house the lower densities, that are the memories of the lower densities, anything that is attached to you not being enough, you not being pretty enough, you not being successful enough, you being a failure, you not being good enough, you not being the individual that you are here to be, anything attached that brings fear to you, that brings anxiety to you, all the memories, all of the things, the files that are stored that carry anxiety, that carry worry, that carry overwhelm, that carry shame with them, every single one of them, imagining them popping out, and they're all in front of you, floating in front of you. And every single one of them has the potential right here, right now, to be purged should you choose. And if you choose, you can, in this moment, you can choose to release every single density that now is in this subconscious mind, making space for new files to be created from the energies of heaven on earth. Are you willing? If you are willing, then in this moment right here, right now, we purge. And with every snap, imagining that these files get blown up into a ball of fire. They are balling up and burning down. And with the ashes that are left, we simply sweep them up and file them into the Akashic records, where they are archived. They are a part of you, and yet they are done. They are purged out of your system. How beautiful it is that in just one moment, every single density that you chose and you were willing to let go of is purged and no longer part of your subconscious mind. And as this chime tolls, you are cleared of these densities. Beautiful, sweet soul. Beautiful. I'm going to count from 0 up to 5. And when we get to 5, you will have closed the door to your subconscious mind, allowing all of those files now to be only in a resonance of vibration and a frequency of love or above. And all of the space you just created with that clearing now is open, wide open, to place more memories, to place more experiences, to place more emotions that support the expansion of you into heaven on earth. At zero, closing the door to the subconscious mind, allowing it to do its work, but benefit you in so many better and higher expansive ways than ever before. Coming up to 1, 2, 3. How beautiful, how beautiful. You're doing so great, sweet soul. Going up to 4 and coming up to 5. And in this space, now we're going to create your heaven on earth. But that requires you to come up into the quantum realms with me. And in the quantum, you are in the realms of your 5th dimensional spiritual self. Your soul self is with you. It's guiding you. And you are also surrounded and supported by your soul family, your ancestors, beings of light who are of the highest frequency of love and above. You are grounded into this physical earth, and you are anchored into your soul star. You are safe to travel into the quantum if you are willing. And if you are willing, all you have to do is come up, 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 allowing yourself to go up into the higher frequencies. Imagining this sunlight that brings in the golden energy of the sun, brings in heaven on earth, and the sunlight is flowing into this vessel, is flowing into this voice, is flowing into your ears, and this golden energy is flowing into every cell of your body, bringing it up into the highest frequencies with this photonic light, having the highest frequencies on this 1111 portal, coming up, coming up, coming up, moving yourself up into these higher frequencies. Allowing yourself to go, being willing to go into the quantum where all possibilities of you exist, and you are surrounded and supported by beings of light that are so powerful, that are so infinite in what they can do for you and how they can support you. And they are all willing, they are all gathering. And in this moment, you are in the quantum field just like that. Feeling the presence of these beings of light. Every one of them unique to you. There is a reason why these particular beings showed up for you, in support of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining us. And in this place, imagine that there are files and pictures all around you, an infinite amount. And each of these pictures is a dimensional reality of you. And these dimensional realities are based on different frequencies that you can operate from. And as you look around, there are still some of those pictures that are resonant with those lower frequencies, those lower files and densities that you just released and purged. Therefore, we are going to purge these possibilities out of your quantum realm because they are now resonating at a lower frequency from who you are right now. So in this moment, allow yourself to watch these dimensional realities of lower frequencies start to fall, drop out of your realm of possibilities. They no longer exist, and they too go into the Akashic records to be archived. They are no longer a part. They are no longer a possibility of you, for you. And yet, they once did exist, but because you are at a higher frequency, that can no longer be a possibility for you. How beautiful it is, and how grateful we are that just like that, new possibilities now are shaping and coming closer to you. And these possibilities are all aligned with higher frequencies of who you are. And in this moment, you get to choose. You get to choose which one is your reward, is your heaven on earth to step into next. What is the one that is your next soul frequency to experience in physical form. And in this moment, you imagine that there is a massive screen that just appeared in front of you. And you simply look around at all of these pictures, all of these films that can plug into this screen. You get to choose one. And as you look around, you notice that one just seems to be a little bit different. You're not sure why, because it's your soul frequency that's choosing it. But you simply imagine yourself pulling that in, energetically pulling it in and plugging it in to that screen. And all of a sudden on that screen, is your heaven on earth, the next iteration of who you are in physical form. And you now just stop and watch, and you are the observer of this beautiful heaven on earth that's playing in front of you right now. What do you see on the screen? What does the movie look like? You see yourself on the screen living heaven on earth. All the areas that have seemed challenging, all of the relationships, your spirituality, the work that you do is now missioned work. The finances that may have been a challenge are now easy and flowing with ease. Your well-being, you can tell. You look different, you shine differently. You radiate love, you radiate beauty, you radiate health. You're surrounded in this picture with all of the people that you have a beautiful relationship with now. All those that you choose to have in this reality with you are right there with you. The friends, the family, your environment, your home. It's the home of your dreams. It's the space, it's the heaven on earth that you've been working towards, and here it is right now. What does it feel like? Bring every part of your senses into it. What does it look like? What do you hear in this dream as you watch it? What does it sound like? What are the different sounds? Is there laughter? Are there tears of joy? Is there silence? What do you smell? Take in all aspects of this visual that you see. What do you smell? What does it even taste like? And more importantly, and most importantly, how does it feel? As you start to tune in to how you feel, you start to feel yourself being drawn in. You are drawn into the screen, getting closer and closer and closer, because it is the feeling that is created. It is the visual that is the electric. It is the feeling that is the magnet that draws you in, pulls you in, getting closer and closer and closer to the screen, getting closer, and your heart just expands even more as you get closer and you start to sense even more of it. And all of a sudden, just like that, you are in it. You are in it. You are immersed in your own unique heaven on earth. There's no more explaining to anyone. There's no more trying to understand. There's no more creating it. There's no more working hard. It just is. It is here, now, in this moment, now. And as you stand there, allow yourself to have this feeling and be in this moment. And as you sense with all of your senses, your heart just expands. You are in those life expansive emotions, those frequencies of love and joy, pure bliss. You are in so much gratitude. You might leak a little bit from your eyes, because the gratitude that you feel of living this beautiful reality in this moment is exactly everything you've ever wanted. It feels so right, because it is drawn in from your soul. It is a soul creation, co-created with your star family, with all of these beings of light that are here to support you and pull you forth even further and further into this soul frequency. Every single day, in every single way, you are pulled closer and closer to this soul frequency. You are no longer succumbing to those lower densities, because they have been purged. They are out of your field. You are now in this place. And all of a sudden you notice that the screen has dropped away, because in this quantum field, you are in your own heaven on earth. And as you sit there and stand there, allow yourself to continue to feel what it feels like to be in this realm that we are going to pull into your reality from this moment on. From this moment on. Every single time you see sun, every time you feel the beautiful warmth of the sun, every time you feel the golden energy of the sun, you are pulled even further into your heaven on earth in physical form. Every single time you see the sun, this golden energy is pulling you into heaven on earth. From this moment on, every time you connect with the sun, the golden beams of energy from the sun, you are pulled into your heaven on earth. Keep seeing yourself in that heaven on earth, in that expression. Feel it, see it, touch it, taste it, smell it, be it. In this moment, you are it. You are it. And every single time from here on out, you see and feel or just simply experience the golden energy of the sun, you are pulled even further into this existence here on this physical planet of Earth. Asking and requesting that all templates, all blueprints, all programs that are required and in resonance to this beautiful heaven on earth are now downloaded into this soul. All of these downloads start to come in, start to embed, and start to download into this soul frequency, into your body, into your energy body, and into your physical body. Every cell of your being is starting to be encoded with all of the new programs, the new templates, the new blueprints that are resonant and that are attached, that are the programming to this heaven on earth that you have uniquely chosen. And these templates, these programs, these blueprints will be activated in every cell of your body, in your energetic field, as well as supported by your soul frequency 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, until they are fully calibrated and they are fully grounded into your being. Every part of you is being updated and upgraded. Your subconscious mind is expanding into all of the new experiences and opportunities and people that will come into your life in order to call this new reality into your physical reality. Therefore, your mind is open and looking for all the different ways, all the different people, all the different opportunities that are out there that will start to pull you into these soul frequencies. There is absolutely only willingness and courage that your subconscious mind holds for this heaven on earth, for it has already connected, it has already seen it, it has already experienced it. Therefore, the physical mind, the mind of your physical realm is expanded. It is ready. It is ready to receive new files. It is ready to receive new experiences, even if it doesn't know them, even if they are unknown. It is expanded into the realms of courage and willingness. Therefore, the mind is open. The mind is expanded. Your energy body only knows this frequency now. It's familiar. It has already been in this heaven on earth with you. Therefore, it will always know. It will recognize all of the people and the opportunities and the experiences that resonate with this heaven on earth. Therefore, when you feel this physical, this emotional feeling, it will be so familiar. It will be an immediate yes for you to follow this person, to meet this person, to have this experience, to say yes to this opportunity. If anything resonates at a lower frequency, it is not part of that journey. Therefore, you will know to say no, and your mind will be safe to say no. You are programmed, you are updated, you are already resonant with this heaven on earth. No matter what happens from this 1111 portal through December 21st, you know that there are parts of your life that will have to fall away, and yet they fall away because they are not part of this new programming, that they are not part of this new heaven on earth. And they have to either be updated themselves, or they have to fall away altogether because they no longer serve this part of you. They no longer serve your 5D heaven on earth. Remembering that all of this has created a massive shift in energy for you. Remembering that this shift is in your highest and best good, and it is putting you at a resonance with your heaven on earth, your unique and expressed heaven on earth. And sweet soul, when you live your heaven on earth, you expand your energy, you multiply and expand it in an infinite number of ways. And remember that you are grounded into the earth. Therefore, every time you say yes and step forward even more into your heaven on earth, you send that same resonant energy of love or above down into the earth, and it expands to all of the earth. Therefore, you are creating heaven on earth. You are creating this 5D earth. You are creating a new earth. You are co-creating a new earth and a new existence for all of humanity, for Mother Earth, and for all sentient beings on earth. Therefore, you are gifted, you are missioned with the service of living your heaven on earth, and you are already programmed, updated, and your blueprints are already downloaded into you. Allow the new insights, allow these awarenesses. They will come moment by moment by moment, and you simply follow the resonance because you've already felt it. Giving thanks to the beings of light and your ancestors. This is your team. Giving so much thanks for their help and support. As we come back down, exiting out of the quantum, coming back down into your body. How beautiful it is to know that every cell of your body has just been updated and upgraded into a higher frequency. And this frequency will rise, 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 rise every single day, every single way, until you are living and stepping into that new reality of heaven on earth. Coming back down into your body. Taking a deep breath in from all three areas, integrating those three areas into this new frequency. Deep breath in, exhale. Once more, taking a deep breath in from all three areas, your spiritual, emotional, and physical. Integrating them all into this new frequency, blowing out. And one more time. And out. Beautiful, beautiful soul. You did so well. Starting to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, bringing yourself back into your body, opening your eyes, allowing yourself to look around. This is your new reality. It starts from where you are right here, right now. Thank you for being a part of this process. Thank you for being part of the consciousnesses that are here to co-create a new earth. And how beautiful it is that we co-create a new earth simply by you living your own heaven on earth. Thank you, sweet soul. Please remember to drink lots of water. There's been a lot of energy that's been moved. Therefore, you're going to have to purge. You'll need to purge a lot of those older densities out, and you'll have to also anchor in these new frequencies. You want to feed your cells, feed every part of your body with fresh water. So drink as much as you can. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is, and so we let it be.